Welcome to your daily practice today. My name is Danielle Sanders. I am a certified yoga instructor with A2Zen. For today's practice, you're going to need either a yoga block or a rolled towel if you don't have a yoga block. So just a towel of any size just to get that comparable height. For right now, we can put these aside. And we're going to start in our easy pose, just as I am, crisscross. If you want some height underneath those hips, you can get yourself a nice blanket to sit on, just to add a little bit of height underneath you. So this is where we'll begin today, breathing in through the nose and exhaling from the mouth. Finding your breath and adjusting into your practice. Bringing your attention and awareness to your mat. And staying with your breath through our entire practice today. Any thoughts or tasks sneak into your mind. Gently release them back out. Bringing that awareness back to the mat. On your next inhale, bring your shoulders up to your ears, sending them back down your spine into your back pockets. For a nice open heart, take an inhale here. Stay for your exhale. And we'll slowly begin to take torso circles, whether they're big or small. Adding movement slowly in. And changing directions whenever you feel it's right. And changing the speed of your circles to match your body. Stay with the breath. And coming back to neutral in your own time and breath, finding your easy pose. We'll reset our shoulders, bringing them up to the ears. Exhale down the spine. One more inhale. Exhale the hands to your sides. On your next inhale, turn your left palm up to face the ceiling. Inhaling up and over, lowering to your right hand, maybe the right forearm, reaching through your left side. Find your breath. Stretching through. One more full inhale to reach. Exhale the left hand back down, heart center. And we'll inhale our right palm to face the ceiling, bringing it up and over. Coming down to that left side, reaching now through the right side of the body. Find your breath. One more inhale to reach. Exhale back to center. Bringing those hands to wherever they're comfortable. Let's take some shoulder circles now, whether they're big or small. Changing directions whenever you feel it's right, just as we did in our torso circles. And coming back to neutral as you're ready, let's send those shoulders straight up to the ears. Exhale, send them to the back pockets. Take an inhale here to fill the lungs. Exhale to twist to the left, looking over the left shoulder, bringing the right hand to the left knee. With each inhale, make your spine longer. And each exhale, twist a little further. Nice big stretch. One more inhale. Exhale, back to center. Stay for your inhale. Exhale, twist right. Switching sides and taking note, noticing any differences. Maybe one side's more flexible than the other. Maybe one side is a little tighter. Just exploring as you take those deep breaths in and full breaths out. One more full inhale. Exhale, back to center. Stay for your inhale. And this time on our exhale, we're going to walk our hands forward, kind of collapsing into our lap. Stretching down. You'll feel a stretch all the way in your lower back and your glutes. Keep your hips down. Don't let your bottom half come off your mat. You want that stretch. Keep the neck nice and long. Find your breath in this position. And as you get comfortable, exhaling a little further into your stretch. On a soft, slow inhale, walk your hands and your heart back to center. On your next exhale, slowly bring the bottoms of your feet to touch in bound angle. So you've got a nice diamond shape here in the legs. Find your nice spot for stretch, so adjusting those hips. Take a few breaths here, keeping a nice flat back. Let's bounce the knees and butterfly. Adding some movement in. Staying with your breath, checking in maybe with the body. And coming back to neutral as you're ready. Bring those knees to still. Take an inhale to fill your lungs. Exhale to fold and hinge right at the waist to bring your heart over your toes, just as far as you can, keeping a nice long back. So don't round the spine, don't let the spine round. Keep your head up, chest puffed up, nice long back. Ease into that stretch. One more full inhale. Stay for your exhale. Slowly inhale the heart up to center. And keeping our legs just as they are, we're going to come to our top half just a little bit. Bringing our right hand to your toes. Hold on to your feet with the right hand Inhale the left arm up like you're gonna shake someone's hand. Exhale, back and behind. Reaching behind. And it's very important here not to let your knees flex up. Let your hips relax. Use your hands on your feet to stretch through with this left arm. One more inhale. Exhale, center. And down. Switch your hands here. Left hand comes to hold your feet. Inhale, right hand up like you're going to shake someone's hand. Exhale, out and behind. Find that breath. Use your breath to do the work. Full inhales, complete exhales. One full inhale here. Exhale, back to center. And release. Starting to feel that heart, shoulders, maybe even the lower spine a little more open. Let's increase it a little further. From here, we'll exhale our legs straight out in front. If you're sitting on a mat or a rug, go ahead and move that to the side. So both legs are straight out in front, kicking through the heels. Make sure that your sit bones are flat on the ground. So if you've got extra flush, make sure you get those bones all nice and centered. Nice flat back. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Reaching for those toes, stretching through the backs of the legs. Nice big stretch. Stretching through all parts of the leg and lower back. Stay for one more inhale. Exhale, walk those hands and heart back to center. And this is where our block's gonna come in. Your block or your rolled towel. We're gonna come to a supported fish pose. There are multiple levels of this pose. We're gonna do kind of an intermediate. If you want a second block or a pillow for underneath your head, grab that now. Otherwise, get ready for our fish. We're going to take our block or our rolled towel in this position, placing it on our mat right in between where our shoulder blades are, or will be, I should say. So you want your block to be right about here, or your towel. So placing your block down, kicking through both heels. We'll inhale our arms out in front like someone's handing us something. Exhale all the way back. Onto your block, letting your head relax down or finding that pillow underneath. Bring the shoulders a little further away from the ears. And we'll relax here for a few breaths. Use your breath here to stretch through all parts of the chest and spine. Taking a body scan, checking in with all parts of the body. Any areas of tension or tightness, try to release it. Intentionally release it. One more full inhale. Stay for the exhale. Then as you're ready, turn one palm down. Slowly pushing up, just enough to remove your block. And we'll lower all the way back down. Coming into a corpse pose, let your feet fall open. Palms face the ceiling. Shoulders drop down away from the ears. And we'll take a body scan here, trying to lower the lower back down towards your mat. Checking in and just taking note of those areas of tightness or discomfort. Slowly bring the feet together and the thighs, knees to touch. On your next inhale, bring the arms all the way overhead. Reaching through, try to get your toes and fingers as far away from each other as you can. Stretching as far as you can, making your body as long as you can. Stay with your breath. It's a good morning stretch. Opening up through the belly, all parts of the body. One more big inhale to reach. Exhale to curl your knees into your heart, hugging them in with your hands. From here, let's take a few breaths just to rock and roll, using your hands on your knees as your steering wheel. Explore your lower back, lower spine and hips here. Staying with the breath. And on your next exhale, gently release your feet down to your mat in constructive rest. So that's keeping the knees bent, and your heels and feet are tracking directly behind your hips. Take a moment to adjust. Get that lower back flat against your mat. And we'll bring our arms down to our sides, palms facing the mat. On your next inhale, bring your left ankle to rest on your right knee. As though you're just hanging out. We'll flex through our left foot. You can even take ankle rotations here. Exploring your left ankle as we relax our hip to open. No pushing or pulling, just allowing that hip to open on its own. On your next exhale, release the right leg straight, taking your left ankle and knee with it. Coming into a figure 4 on your mat. Take a few breaths here. And we are flexing through that right heel, right foot. On your next inhale, bring this left knee into your heart to hug it in. And we'll hold it with either one hand or both. Take a few breaths here to explore the left hip on its own. Using your hands on your knee as your steering wheel and still kicking through or flexing through that right foot. One more inhale. Exhale to release the left foot back to the mat, but we're going to bring it right to our right knee bringing our right hand onto the left knee. So right hand, left knee. Left hand's gonna stay either on your mat or a little further out. We're gonna take a gentle spinal twist here. So take a full inhale to fill the lungs. Exhale to guide your left knee across your body towards the right. Nice big spinal twist. In this, you're going to want to breathe deeply. Let your breath do the work. Add length into the spine. One more inhale here. Slowly exhale back to neutral. And we'll send our left leg out to meet our right. Let your feet fall open for a moment. Palms face the ceiling. And we'll just take a check-in to notice any differences between the two sides, between our left and our right. Lower half. Find your breath. On a soft, slow inhale, gently bend your left knee, bringing your left foot to your mat, and then your right, coming into your constructive rest. Turn your palms down to face the mat. And on your next inhale, bring your right ankle to rest on your left knee. Same thing here, you can take ankle rotations. No pushing or pulling, just letting our right hip open naturally. Staying with your breath here. One more full inhale. Exhale to release the left leg straight, bringing the right with it. Kicking through the left heel. Taking a few breaths in your figure four. On your next inhale, bring this right knee into the heart, hugging it in with either one hand or both. And we'll take a few seconds to explore here, using your hands on your knee to explore the right hip, noticing any areas of tightness, discomfort, or maybe one hip has more movement, more range of motion than the other. And as you're ready, bring that right knee into the heart. Give it one last squeeze before we exhale to release our right foot to our mat. Kicking through this left heel, we'll take our left hand now to the right knee. Right foot is right against the left leg. Right hand comes down as our brace. Take a full inhale. Exhale to guide the right knee across the body to the left. Find your breath here, letting your inhales add length through the spine. One more full inhale. Slowly working out of your pose on the exhale. Take one more inhale here. Exhaling to release the right leg straight out to meet the left. Let your feet fall open. Now that our lower half's a little loosey-goosey, we'll bring our attention and awareness to our shoulders, our top half. On your next inhale, bring your arms up to the ceiling. Exhaling to give yourself a hug, crossing arm over arm, trying to hold on to your shoulder blades behind. Give yourself a nice big squeeze and hold it as you continue your breath in and out. Let your breath stretch your shoulders. On your next inhale, release those arms up to the ceiling. This time, exhale to switch your arms. Whichever arm was closest to your face is now in the back. New arm is forward. Give yourself a nice big hug. And find your breath. One more big inhale. Stay for your exhale. And then we'll inhale our arms up to the ceiling. Exhale down to the sides. From here, keeping our focus on the shoulders, we're going to inhale our shoulders forward, exhaling them back down to the mat. Inhale up, exhale down. Take these in your own breath, just exploring the movement in the shoulders. One more inhale. And one more exhale. From here, we'll slowly bring our knees back to our constructive rest. One foot at a time. Get your back adjusted so that all parts of your back are touching your mat if possible. From here, we're going to come into a dead bug pose. Inhaling the left foot up to the ceiling, and then the right. And if your legs are tight, you can keep a bend in your knees. So if you need that bend, you can even have it super bent. Just want the feet above the head. And then the arms. Relaxing your hips down towards your mat, shoulders down towards your mat. We're not going for height. We're going for all parts touching your mat while these fingers and toes are above us. Find your breath in your dead bug. Starting to feel lightness or tingling in the feet and toes, maybe. One more inhale. Exhale the arms down to the sides, palms facing up. One more inhale. Exhale the legs down. Let your feet fall open. Take a few breaths in your corpse pose. Feel all that fresh oxygenated blood flowing back into the feet. Anytime in yoga that we have our feet above our head, it's a very detoxifying pose. Allowing that blood to circulate, fresh, clean blood. Relaxing down. On a soft, slow inhale, bend your left knee, bring your left foot to constructive rest, and then your right. Hopefully your block or your towel is within reach. We're going to come to a supported bridge. The good thing about your yoga blocks is they adjust. So you can adjust your height very easily with your yoga blocks. So choosing that height that works for you, on an inhale, float your hips off your mat, placing your block right underneath your sit bones, right at the tailbone, base of the spine. Bring your arms down to your sides, palms facing your mat, and find your breath in this supported bridge. Feel free to adjust your height at any point, if you want to go higher in your pose or lower. Preparing for a waterfall here. On your next inhale, keeping your block just as it is. Bring that left foot up to the ceiling, and then the right. Same thing here. If your legs are tight, keep it bent. That's the most important part, whether your legs are straight or bent. You can even take ankle rotations here. You can flex through the feet. Giving our feet and legs a much needed rest. For a few breaths here, let your legs wave. Let them do their own thing. Swaying in and out. Just letting them float. One more full inhale. Exhaling to release your legs. One at a time, back into your bridge. Inhale to lift up, to remove your block. Exhaling to lower. And we'll send our legs out straight. Feet fall open. Palms face up. Shoulders lower away from the ears as you find your breath. take a final body scan in this position, thinking back to when we did this a little earlier in the corpse pose. When we notice any of those areas of discomfort or tightness, checking back in, touching base with those spots once more. As you're ready, bring your legs and feet to touch, pointing through the toes. Inhale the arms overhead, reaching through all parts of the body in a good morning stretch. Feeling everything nice and long. Exhale to bring the knees into the heart, hugging them in with your hands or arms. We'll take a few breaths to rock and roll, rolling out the lower spine and hips. And from here you have a choice. Whether you release your knees to one side in the fetal position and push up to sit, or if you roll, we're going to come right back into our easy pose, taking that choice now. All the way up. This is the first time in a moment that our head is back up above our hips. So give yourself a moment here. One more full inhale. One more exhale. Inhale to bring the shoulders up to the ears. And exhale to release them down into the back pockets. On your next inhale, bring your arms all the way overhead. Palms meet. Exhaling to Namaste prayer with your gaze to follow. And release. Namaste, friends. Thank you for joining me in your yogic practice today. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel as we upload daily videos. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I hope your body feels wonderful and mind at ease. Namaste.